Hi, and welcome back to Around Town. I'm Deanna Durigon, and this is my co-host, Renee Dallas. And we are now going to be talking to Barbie Galindo, fashion designer of Love to Lounge. Welcome, Barbie.
Hi,
welcome
thank
back,
you.
Cheryl.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Barbie, tell us a little bit about Love to Lounge, how you started your business, and what kind of things you produce.
Love to Lounge is my business. I started 4 years ago, and I manufacture and design vintage-inspired pajamas, loungewear, and accessories.
What made you what drew you towards the vintage style?
And the loungewear,
Yeah.
pajamas.
Well, you know, in a very busy world where career women are working very hard, and myself in sales had done the same thing, the first thing I notice women want to do when they get home is take off their business clothes, kick off the shoes.
Exactly,
Take
that's
off
what
the
I
hair,
want to do.
Just be comfortable, right?
Yeah.
So I decided that loungewear would be a fun, inviting business. And I like vintage inspired because I think the old, reminiscent, classic time is, you know, just that. It's elegant, it's classic, it's kind of a missed era that you don't see a lot of in clothes anymore.
Right, yeah.
I think the vintage idea is very comforting to a lot of us. I personally love vintage. I love the references to days that were simpler and you know, reminiscent of days where people maybe were a little more genteel.
Yeah.
And I think that does sort of help you sort of relax. If you've got sort of a vintage theme in the clothing, it does make
the
you
old
feel...
prints too, the vintage prints. I know that I've seen some of your designs and you use some very, very cute prints.
Thank you. Yeah, my clients have a lot of emotional attachment to the past, and it reminds them of the good old days.
Yeah.
And I hear that all the time.
Right.
And so what kind of products, other products besides pajamas, what else do you make?
We make a few aprons, just because aprons are very, you know, vintage.
Yeah.
But my number one accessory, which was much of a surprise to myself, as probably everyone else, is a cotton shower cap. And Cheryl has one here.
Oh,
That
wow.
is really cute.
Yeah, they're
That's
cotton
adorable.
on the outside, plastic on the inside.
Let's see.
And you can throw it in the wash
And
after?
you can throw it in the wash, and you can fluff it up, and the elastic doesn't change shape.
Wow.
And they don't generally, you know, you wouldn't poke a hole in it.
Right.
And they're eco-friendly because you're not throwing them away like the plastic
Right.
ones.
The
in
disposable
hotels.
ones, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So these are very, very successful. We've sold over 4,000 of them in our first couple years.
That is
Wow.
great.
That's
I think they
amazing.
make a great gift too,
They
because
do.
Yeah.
so many of us don't know what to get for our girlfriends. Everybody's got everything, and they make a great gift. They're, you know, they're different. They're sort of boutique, and I think I'd love to get one.
Now, Cheryl, you sell those, you carry
I
them
do,
in your
and
store.
I have many customers that have come back to me now, and then they buy another one as a gift if they bought it for
Right.
themselves the first time, and they've all telling me, I have washed it, and it is wonderful. You were right, it washes great.
Oh, that's
yeah,
great.
People love them.
Yeah.
Well, let's see a sample of some of your pieces here.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
and
one
then
of,
tell us what sets you apart from other pajama
okay.
companies.
Well, one of the things that Love to Lounge prides themselves on is everything is made in the USA. So you'll always notice that on our label. The chemise is very popular because it's relaxed.
So cute.
It's simple.
Yeah.
It's very lightweight.
Lightweight.
Yeah.
Right.
So especially in California,
And it's
when you
cotton.
don't need a lot of
Yeah.
flannel.
Oh, that feels nice.
Okay.
And look at the cute trim on the bottom
Well,
there.
cherries is one of
Cherries,
the things that brings you back to the past. We have a cherry
Right.
shower cap also.
Yeah. Oh, how cute.
This classic pajama is reminiscent of, remember the cowboy prints on most
Yes.
Oh, that's so
of our
cute.
pajamas when we were little in the 50s and 60s? Well, these are cowgirls, and they're trimmed with bandana print, and they have the
Oh, and then it comes with
Adorable.
shorts.
These are pants, drawstring
okay.
pants.
And look at the
All of
cute
the
detail
pants-
right here.
All of
Very
the
cute.
pants have elastic in the back and drawstring in the front, and that way they stay on. And then they're finished off on the inside of the waistband because some of the younger girls like to roll them down and wear them below the waist. So
Yeah.
they can be worn both ways.
Oh, very cute.
That's adorable.
And how do you pick the materials? Where do you go, and how do you get all this inspiration?
I shop where the industry shops, which is the textile shows. All the manufacturers show up at those trade shows.
Right.
And you buy wholesale. And so I just look for the prints. This one is very
Oh, look at
reminiscent
that.
of Andy Warhol.
Oh, how cute.
Yeah.
Very cute.
And pinup girls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And everything is also done with French seams. French seams means you don't see any loose threads inside, and they're stitched twice.
So it's very high
So
quality.
we pride ourselves on quality.
Right.
That's
yeah.
right. And you can't find that type of quality if you just go to the department store. And matter of fact, I happen to be very picky about pajamas. I have to love what I put on, and I suspect that there's a lot of ladies that are your customers that are the same way. They have to love the thing they put on at night.
Yeah.
It makes you feel special. It makes you feel good. And I happen to be very picky, and I suspect that you won't be able to find the quality and the construction in a department store as well as the design.
Right. Well, unfortunately, in the United States, most of the apparel, probably 96%, is produced out of the country. And so things have changed. You know?
Things have changed a lot, yeah. So,
What has been your biggest surprise in your business?
The biggest surprise is the shower cap.
Yeah.
Success of the shower cap. Literally, that shower cap was produced for myself because I have very frizzy, natural curly hair.
Okay.
And I found that it's not
Very
just for
good.
the elderly
And we will
woman
be
who
putting
has the roll-up or
your
the setup
website
that just goes to
on
the
our-
hairdresser once a week.
For the viewers to see
It
at home.
is literally every
And,
woman,
some-
and I even
maybe
make them
some
for
other
children.
pictures
So
of
mothers
your
buy
other
them for their
design.
daughters that can be 2, 3, 4 years old, because they don't want to dry their hair at night before they go to bed when they give them a bath.
Right.
So it saves them time because moms are busy.
and you know, I mean, if we have, I've got curly hair too, so if you spend money getting a good blowout, last thing you want to do is get that wet.
Right.
Yeah.
That's and that's a
And
great
with
tool.
extensions and color and different products, it's just nobody really.
And they're
rushes
just
their hair.
good to pull your hair back when
Yeah.
you're putting your makeup on.
Yeah.
You know? Very good.
And so now you can get them exclusively at Paris in a Cup in Old Town Orange.
You can get them at many different boutiques, and they're listed on our website, lovetolounge.com. And we also sell on our website online, and we also do boutiques, shows.
Oh,
locally.
that's great. So people can contact you if they're having a special event and they want to have a boutique.
And they want to come in person and see it.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
That's nice.
Great.
Yeah.
So the big question is, what is the big surprise? What do we have to expect for your future designs?
Exactly.
Do you have some secret up your sleeve?
I always do. And actually, the first secret is not going to be a secret now that I'm telling you, but I decided I wanted to produce a signature line. And so I'm starting with Old Hollywood, pampering, glamorous, upscale, high-quality line that will reminiscent of the 1940s actresses and celebrities of the time.
Oh my goodness.
Like silks and
Yes, different
That kind of-
charmeuse,
right,
and just different fabrics. And then there will still be a 100% cotton novelty, fun, whimsical line that will be reminiscent of the old toys from the 50s and 60s.
well, I'm
Oh,
looking
toys,
forward to
cute.
that because my favorite, I love movies from the 30s and 40s. And so I'm looking forward to seeing what you come up with. And I know people in Old Town Orange loving the tradition of the retro, I guess.
Yes.
We'll probably really enjoy that.
Yes.
Yeah.
That sounds fun.
It will be
Yeah,
fun. It will
definitely.
be beautiful, too.
Yeah. Now, you're going to be a vendor at Cheryl's Evening in Paris fundraiser for
Yes.
breast cancer awareness. And also, I want to just mention that October's National Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and early detection is the most important key to preventing it from getting treatment if you do have it. And ladies, you need to all go get your mammograms.
Yes.
Including all of us up here. We need to keep up on it. And our mother had breast cancer, so we do have a personal, connection to it. And I think it's really important, even for the young girls, to start off early and just keep up on it, because. If you catch it and you're a survivor,
Right.
that you're here living proof that you can catch it
Right.
early enough.
The sooner you catch
With
it, the
treatment.
better your chances are of not having to have too much follow-up treatment. And
Right.
some people, unfortunately have to go through the chemo and the radiation and take the tamoxifen and all
Right.
the other things. So it is really important to catch it as soon as you can.
Right.
Early
And
detection
I
is
think
key.
the fundraisers are a fun way to, you not only are raising funds for the cause, but you're raising awareness on top of
Exactly.
it that people need to take care of themselves. And it's not a shameful thing to talk about.
Right.
And it's not a shameful thing to be, it's not a thing to be overly afraid of. The more we talk about something like this, the more we're going to prevent it and the healthier we're all going to
Right.
be for one
Exactly.
another, because we all have families and we need to learn how to take care of each other and ourselves.
Exactly.
So,
I
so it's
agree.
really exciting
And
to
I
me.
like the Think Pink organization. Tell us a little bit more about that. You had mentioned that they help families that are
Right.
taking care of loved ones.
Right.
And
The monies that they raise go to, they also have sister organizations that they work with that they send money to, and then because it's impossible for them to do all of that work themselves. But mainly it's to support those women who are going through treatment or are in recovery. I mean, for me, when I was recovering, the nicest thing was people showing up at my doorstep with casseroles or
Yes.
offering to run to the market for me and things like that. Because when you have a family, it's really tough.
yeah, because
So-
you're just going through something that's
Right.
pretty traumatic and wears you out.
Exactly,
Right.
it
So you
does.
don't have the energy
Exactly.
to run your household.
Right.
Right.
So it's a great organization, and for the Susan G. Komen, their monies go towards research. So
Right.
This is directly to the family.
Right.
So that's
Right.
very helpful.
So something really practical, I think, is important too, because I think a lot of us get wound up in the research and some of these large organizations, and we do forget about the practical helps that really
Right.
really make a difference to people. I myself have been
agree.
involved in a group of women that have done the same kind of thing, where we take meals to people that have had surgery and that are sick. Oftentimes they have visitors, they have family come in from out of town, and they just, how can you cook for everybody when
Right.
you're going through chemotherapy?
Right, exactly.
And when an organization can come and deliver food, and it just takes such a load off of the person who's sick and their family members. So I think people often forget how important that practical help really is. So
Right.
great way to
Right.
encourage
and I
it,
really
I think.
appreciate the vendors who are coming, because they're going to, they basically buy their table, and that money goes to the organization too.
Right.
So,
And then Barbie, you're going to be one of the
Right.
vendors there.
Oh, yeah.
right.
Showing all your lines,
All of her
selling
great
it.
loungewear, and
Yeah.
I mean, really, it ties in with the breast cancer thing too,
Exactly.
because when you're recovering, you need that loungewear.
Yeah, you
So-
do.
And
Exactly.
we like pink.
Yeah, we do. Yes.
And you need to
sign.
feel
Yes.
you need to feel cute.
Right,
Yeah.
everybody
Right?
looks
Yes.
good in pink.
That's
Well, you
right.
feel better when you look.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
right.
definitely. Well, I just want to thank you both for being here on our show Around Town, and it's just been really fun talking and getting to know both of you and learning about your restaurant and your gift shop there and your line, and we look forward to seeing what else you're going to be
Thank
doing.
you.
See your new line of your Hollywood Glamorous, and so. Anything else? Reene?
No, just stop by Paris in a Cup and have a cup of tea and check out Barbie's Love to Lounge.
Pick yourself up a shower cap, and I just want to thank you, and thank you for joining us tonight, and we will be back next week with some more interesting stories from around town.